Against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Livers in at the 4. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Doncic out there with Garland. And it's Mark all forward. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And it's the Mavericks to start out. Doncic with it. And the pass to Brunson. Down low. Powell against Allen. Powell, the pass to Stevenson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Stevenson's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Mavs. And here is Doncic. Inside. He kicks it to Mobley. Markkanen passes to Garland. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Doncic against Garland. And they double up Doncic. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Back to Brunson. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Here's Allen. Following the basket by Lance Stevenson. Doncic kicks to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic right side. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brunson the pass to Livers. That's tipped. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. Stevenson outside. Kicks it to Doncic. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Mavericks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Stevenson kicks to Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Hits the three-point bomb.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Floats it up for Doncic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Now, here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Doncic with the steal.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Garland the pass to Doncic. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Doncic has got 5 minutes. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Passes it to Brunson. From outside the arc, it's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Doncic. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Allen finds Doncic. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Powell, the pass delivers. Brunson with it. Puts up a 3. Allen with the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Count that bucket. Stevenson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive attitude Stevenson brings to the table. He's not going to sit back and settle for jump shots. If he can attack the basket, he will.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Brunson scanning the floor. With some arc, and Doncic finishes inside. Doncic has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master of knowing how and when to use that shot.
Livers grabs the rebound. Ball's knocked loose. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from 3-point range.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Mobley kicks to Doncic. They grab their own miss. Allen, nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Allen's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Brunson. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Doncic with the bucket.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. I mean, he said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Doncic out there with Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He tallied 50 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. Clock at 6. Answer the ball out of bounds. Dinwiddie touched it last. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
1:19 left to play here in the half. Garland dishes to Doncic. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 5 assists in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Dinwiddie passes to Stevenson. To end the run. Excellent D there from Allen.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Poke loose. Runs in the pass, delivers. 23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Dinwiddie, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And both free throws good for Dinwiddie.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers ahead. Ending the second quarter on a 14-5 run. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at DJ in this one. He's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Mavericks. They got Powell. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And it's Livers in at the power forward position.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Doncic dishes to Allen. The three. On the rebound goes to the Mavericks. The pass to Livers. No good there.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Doncic passes to Allen. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Brunson against Doncic. Brunson the pass to Doncic. Stevenson outside. No good that time. Excellent D there from Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Mavericks. Shot to stop the run to the wing right side. Fires the three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Mavericks trail by 14. Doncic kicks to Shamet. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Floats it up for Doncic. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleep.
Doncic passes to Shamet. This is to Wright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks in the layup. Wright's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Pass to Allen. Doncic against Doncic. Here's Mobley. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Mobley's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
A different look now for Cleveland. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Stolen by Stevenson. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Brunson, good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Right outside. Dinwiddie against Markkanen. White trying to break free. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. 1 second left, and there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
What a soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Doncic out there with Sexton. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Mobley in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the basket by Livers.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Sexton finds Doncic. Pass to Mobley. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Dinwiddie passes to Livers. Dallas moving the ball around. Passes it to Powell. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Leading by 12. And the foul called on DJ. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Here's Stevenson, and it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
Dinwiddie outside. Over Allen. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Stevenson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. That one good for 2. Powell's got his first basket of the night.
Dwight Powell certainly has high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
Doncic passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA. Full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Mavericks trail by 16. Brunson up top, guarded by Garland. The pass to Doncic. Pulls up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
And Mobley throws it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Here's Stevenson. Doncic with the block. Pass to Garland. Doncic feeling it out. Allen kicks to Doncic. Back to Allen. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Mavericks trail by 20.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For DJ.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Burke can't get it to go. And so Doncic will bring it up for Cleveland. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. The tray, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He kicks it to Powell. Back to Doncic. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K23 Summer League. We caught up with some fans and, of course, the NBA draft picks.
A festive and now the Indiana Pacers starters. They've got Halliburton. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Smith in at the 4. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Doncic in at the 2. Well, we've talked about shortening the season, Brent. What do you think about the proposal to shorten games?
Well, that's an interesting one, B.A. You wonder how the records get affected and what it does to the integrity of the game. Something to think about. Maybe they try it during the summer league to see how that plays out. I don't know if it's going to change anytime soon, though. Really good angle of attack there for Brogdon. Just saw a little angle and took it.
Back to Doncic. Good.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Now Halliburton. Pass to Portis. Outside Brogdon. Shot clock at 6. From the high post. Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated there.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Well, we hear about NBA players whose dads played in the league or overseas. But for Tyrese Halliburton, his father, John, was a referee.
I mean, that man, Tyrese, was exposed to the game at such a young age. His father, John, took him to basketball camps starting in preschool. And when you watch how Tyrese plays, it's obvious.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. How about Brogdon showing a little bit of the bunnies there?
Now here's Doncic. He picked up 39 in their last win against Dallas.
He was also exceptional defensively. 4 blocks. I mean, his presence was huge.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. To the paint. And there's Brogdon with the basket on the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Doncic outside. It's not going to go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Pass to Brogdon. The 3 ball. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Markkanen finds Doncic over Halliburton. And the shot falls short that time.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Driving inside. Duarte's shot is good.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Offensive rebound. Oh, hey, how about that?
That's impressive.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Doncic launches from deep. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Allen's got 6 points.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Baseline jumper. Another miss by Doncic.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Allen. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Indiana.
Hey, guys, they're passing the ball very efficiently here in the first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points.
Here's Turner, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. We've got Jackson. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Halliburton is out there with Miles Turner. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. From deep, here's Doncic. Buries it from 3. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Timeout called the Pacers. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Brogdon's checked in for Indiana. Hield up top. It's guarded by Markkanen. Some solid defense from Markkanen.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He had 39 points and was on point from deep. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Portis, he's checked in for Turner. Halliburton, the pass to Hield. 6 to shoot. Pass to Smith. Over Markkanen. The Pacers again can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
To the middle. Here's Mobley. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Hield. And he goes in for the dunk.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
Now here's Halliburton. He's covered closely. Brogdon from outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Garland, the pass to Doncic. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Indiana leading. Brogdon with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Pass to Hield. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of this game.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Garland finds Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Portis outside. Outside for Halliburton. Three-pointer, no good.
And he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Doncic passes to Markkanen. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Markkanen's gotten his first basket of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Brogdon. To stop the run. Pure from three-point range. Brogdon's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
And Doncic with the jam.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position, and Garland did a nice job there.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Halliburton, pass to Hield. And there's the drive, and he converts the layup. Hield's got 6.
Well, he's a little bit more than just an outside shooter. Buddy Hield finding himself, that time maneuvers inside to get good position.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Six on the shot clock. With a step back. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. It's good if it goes. And no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Malcolm Brogdon.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Mobley and Allen together in the middle. Then it's Darius Garland. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Doncic in a 2-guard. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
Garland, the pass to Doncic. For 3. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. And then Portis with the dunk.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner comes in for Portis, and it's Jackson in for Smith. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Duarte. Now Brogdon. Knocked away. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 17. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavs. Powell comes in for Markkanen. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. To the inside. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 9.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
That one goes in.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Pass to Duarte. Shoots it from the high post. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Pacers lead by 3. Garland against Halliburton. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
On target from range.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
The Pacers have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Pass to Duarte. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Jackson. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
They get it again. This for the tie. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Here's Duarte. Allen defending. Pass to Halliburton. Into the lane. Powell pulls it in. The Cavs trailing. And Doncic hammers it home.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's Powell. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Powell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Turner. Looking to win the run. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Allen. And here's Doncic outside. No luck on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Nails the wide open jumper. He's got 13. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land in the third quarter. A long distance 3 is buried. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Down low. Doncic with a block. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball for the Cavaliers. Horford comes in for Allen. Doncic on the wing. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. It's good. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
On the floor for Indiana, we've got Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Smith in at the power forward. And the basket by Halliburton.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Allen, he's checked in for Horford. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Halliburton. And it's all tied up. Halliburton's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
To the middle. Here's Allen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
A lot of times when they've needed some easy points in this game, they've been able to get to the free throw line and get them.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Seemed extremely focused on that hoop the whole way. You could see it in his eyes. Was not going to be denied.
Halliburton against Doncic. Mobley. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Portis finds Brogdon. Going inside. The shot comes out. Nice D from Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Allen. Back to Doncic. To the paint. Count that one. And now a 5-point Cleveland lead.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
The shot by Duarte, no good. The Cavs have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Mobley. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Indiana's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. To the inside. Halliburton misses. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Inside. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Powell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're behind by 7. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, they are playoff bound with him rounding into form and playing some of his best basketball. They just got to continue to play together. We'll see if he's able to keep playing at this level. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them victory was within their grasp, saying, quote, "You've got all the tools you need to win. Now it's about closing. Guys, we'll see if they're up for the task."
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. They're up by 5. 1:14 left to play in the fourth. And Doncic launches from deep. And another miss by Cleveland. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Smith. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, Brogdon's a pretty gifted passer and trying to do a great job of heading up this offense from the point position.
A nice shot by Doncic. 58 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. The Pacers have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Here's Duarte. Allen defending. Rejected by Allen. And an intentional foul right there. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. .34 seconds left to play in the fourth. From 13, Halliburton misses. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
A terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Cleveland calls timeout. They're on top by 5. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. .23 seconds left in the fourth.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. From deep, here's Doncic. The shot no good. And so the Cavaliers take the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everybody.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot in here, so let's take a look at the footage.
The Raptors coming down the tunnel prior to the game. They're prepared to give their Rabbit Home fan base a night to remember. The skyline of downtown Toronto really looking wonderful tonight. It's a beautiful evening here on the shores of Lake Ontario. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mobley and Allen, the two big men inside. Doncic out there with Garland. And it's Markkanen in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Raptors, guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And now, as the regular season wraps up, Steve, everybody's eyes are turning to the playoffs and to the drama that's sure to come.
Yeah, the last game of the season can be a strange one, Kevin. 1 foot in the postseason for some teams. For others, 1 foot on the beach.
Trent gets the bucket. Trent's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for the Raptors.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
And he recovers it. A nice shot by Mobley. So it's Toronto now. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And here's Trent. Last time 14 points for him. Barnes can't get it to go. Doncic against Barnes. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
And along with production, this team really thrives on Van Vliet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
And it's good for 2.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Van Vliet against Garland. Doncic passes to Mobley. Back to Doncic. To the middle. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Doncic. Mobley's got 6.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense. Has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning. But if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Buries it from 3-point range. He has 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
When he's feeling good, he can help you stretch the defense a lot.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
Here's Trent, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Anunoby. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Anunoby's got his second bucket.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Floats it up for Doncic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Van Vliet outside. They double-team Van Vliet. Anunoby finds Trent. For three, Van Vliet. It's rebounded by Doncic. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the inside. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And Toronto has possession. Pass to Mikhailuk. For three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Now, here's Doncic. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Wade. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 4. 1:16 left to play here in the first. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first foul of the game. And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Achua finds Anunoby. Flynn against Doncic. Doncic with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here's Bryant. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And they pick up 2.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
To the middle. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
6 to shoot. Sexton dishes to Doncic. Offline with his 3. Toronto, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. No good on the triple. Toronto's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Anunoby passes to Flynn. 3-pointer. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Flynn. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Okoro are your wingmen. Then there's Horford. Then there's Doncic. And it's Wade in at the power forward. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Pacers was terrific. He scored 40 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Now here's Bryant, outside Flynn, and the Raptors call time here. Steve is a bigger guard with a great three-point shot. You have to think you would have done well in today's game.
Yeah, Kevin, but probably as a center, a pick and pop big, because everybody's playing smaller now, so I doubt you'd have found me in the backcourt.
Both teams deciding to change it up. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Flynn against Garland. Always going up for the alley-oop here. The dunk by Achua.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 40-point game against Indiana.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
Good. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Flynn against Doncic. Now, here's Wade, guarded closer. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Wade. 14 points for DJ.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Flynn against Garland. Flynn misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Horford against Siakam. And it's sent back by Horford. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through. Wade for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Yep. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Garland against Van Vliet. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Mobley. And Steve, along with everything else he does, Van Vliet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads. He makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Out to Doncic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Raptors trail by 4. Siakam outside. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Siakam. Got a piece of it. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Now, here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Trent. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Doncic against Anunoby. Doncic passes to Allen. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. Ryan is checked in for the Raptors. Powell, he's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. And here's Doncic from the arc. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Hey, continue to stack it up from 3. He's got 2 in each half so far.
And Sexton has it in the corner. Doncic feeling it out. Over to the wing. Mobley kicks to Powell. Doncic dishes to Markkanen. It's good. And now it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Van Vliet. And the foul called on DJ. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. Flynn comes in for Gary Trent. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now here's Flynn. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now here's Mobley. Covered by Van Vliet. Basket good. Mobley's got 11.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Achua. Sexton against Van Vliet. Back to Achua. This one for 3. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Doncic passes to Wade. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Wade's got his second bucket of the night.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Down low, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the foul called on DJ. A three off the inbound. Drills the three-pointer. Doncic has got 25 points.
Having a monster night from beyond the arc. He had 2 bombs in the first half, now 3 more since.
So on the floor for Cleveland, they've got Garland. Allen is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Okoro. And it's Doncic in at the point.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Markkanen. There's the three. Doncic, no good. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Get there.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Achua, the layup missed.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the left side wing. Three-pointer. And it's Doncic missing. Raptors trail by 14. And the foul called on DJ. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. And coaches looking to seize every advantage.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.